Marcos Freitas nowhere to be seen. Good touch from Persson, half long. Made Marcos Freitas guess as to whether attack or flick. Very, very clever player, Jon Persson. Tactically very gifted. Great feel for the ball. So is Marcos Freitas. It's one of the reasons I'm so looking forward to seeing how this one pans out. Marcos Freitas this season has played 28 matches. He's won 61% of those. Over the duration of his career, he's played 813 games. Total win rate of over his career of 65%. Not bad at all. Jon Persson blocking the ball into the crossover point of Freitas. Can be very good playing the ball into your opponent's pocket. Makes it very difficult for them to be able to get in position to make a good shot. Jon Persson, 53 in the world. Highest has ever been is 49, so he's moving around the peak of his career. Fantastic forehand from Freitas. A lot of F's in that alliterative sentence. Persson's got a fantastic start. Reverse pendulum serve. Freitas reads it well with the push. Freitas had a pretty good time of it lately. He's beaten Kokiniwa twice at the Bulgaria and Czech Open. He's beaten Haramoto before at the Czech Open. Tournament that Haramoto sort of broke through at, I guess. It was Haramoto that defeated Jon Persson at this year's World Championship in Budapest. Sending Freitas the wrong way with the fade shot, disguising where he's going to put the ball with his shoulders. Picture perfect from Jon Persson. Whizzing backhand and then a bit of fortune. No chance in hell Freitas can get to that sort of ball. But nonetheless, positive play from Persson. And at the first time of asking, courtesy of a love. Freitas by ranking expected to win this match, but he's met his match with Jon Persson. Persson goes for the dummy flick. And the touch has a lot of backspin. Persson using the spin on Freitas' serve against him. Persson. Freitas taking the ball a little bit too late. He's going to have to stay on top of the ball and on top of Jon Persson. Oh, Persson going for a ridiculous round the net. That would have been insulting almost if it went on the table. Lovely angle with the forehand. Bending his wrist around the ball to take that extra side spin away from the blade of Freitas. Look at that angle he's made there. Class from Persson. Portugal runners up to Germany in 2017, Luxembourg. As I said, the last time they won the European Championships was in 2014. Electric scenes there. In fact, Cristiano Ronaldo even made a tweet to the Portuguese national team congratulating them for that. Freitas grinding away at the Swedish stone. In those sort of rallies, I favour Freitas. He's very, very, very effective. And he's giving himself some more space like this is, like he is now. That's the zone that Freitas wants to be in. Probably find himself a bit better off distancing himself from the table rather than staying too close. Suffocating Persson with spin. Well, Freitas on a fabulous run of points. The freight train. Backhand of such freedom, releasing that white ball of energy, revving it up and just obliterating it into smithereens. What an explosion. An absolute grenade that Freitas couldn't catch. In the blink of an eye, Persson's drawn it up at 6-all. We don't see many beards in table tennis, do we really? I wish we'd see some more. Persson, the Swedish Viking. Well, Persson obviously thought that was bread and butter, but he missed the sitter there. That was up, and to be quite honest, it wasn't so high. It wasn't the easiest of shots to make. Persson definitely would have felt as though he should have made that on. Good counter from Freitas. Bends his knees, stays low, transfers the weight, keeps his arm nice and relaxed. Textbook table tennis from the Portuguese number one. Bends so low for that backhand, tries to arc it slowly. Persson keeping his foot on the gas. It's not going to give Freitas any easy points. Despite FREITAS being higher ranked, he's going to have to be on his A game if he's to beat the man in form. Sweden obviously have so much faith in. Persson ripping the backhands from away from the table. FREITAS pinning him on the backhand. There's the first one. He goes for the same again. But it was too good to be true that time. You might have seen the shot of the day from yesterday. Jakob Diaz hitting one of the most ridiculous backhands you'll ever see. Well recuperated from FREITAS. He's brushed the piercing punch from Persson. Poetry in motion. Stamps his foot when he serves to disguise what sort of spin he's putting on it, or to at least try to help that, and I think it works. Just usually the more spinny the shot, the quieter it sounds, and by stamping your foot, which is completely within the rules. Persson confusing FREITAS with that. Great save from FREITAS. Comes under the ball, but yet allows it to go quick and low down the line. Didn't see that coming. Oh. Jon Persson, has he got to it? He has. And that one. No! You kidding me? Oh, Jon Persson! The Swedish Viking setting sail. Look at that backhand. Even in slow motion, it looks rapid. He roars with victorious Swedish spirit. He knows how well he's playing. You won't see much more entertaining table tennis than that. Unbelievable. Oh, FREITAS somehow makes space to play that forehand. Look at that. Didn't hit his shirt, fair play. He even apologises. FREITAS changing the speed and spin. He knows that if he plays hard, Persson's going to use that against him, so now he's changing up. Getting his percentages higher, taking a bit of pace off the ball, but giving Persson more time for doubt with the slower topspin. No. Surely not. Oh my goodness. We're seeing an exhibition out here in this men's team semi-final. Captain Hook. But FREITAS unfazed. What was I saying before about both these players having such good touch? feel for the ball. And there's that serve again, that disguised long serve to Persson's backhand. Freitas keeping the unpredictability factor, earning himself an outright point. Bit of wetness on the table. Might be getting a bit hot down there, a bit humid in the air. Moisture very important. Usually halls have dehumidifiers in them to make sure that the ball doesn't get wet and affected by the moisture in the air. Fortunate, but nevertheless a good counter from Persson. Bit of Tekers. Zlatan Ibrahimovic would be proud. Persson with a well-disguised serve of his own, reducing the deficit by 1. Only 1 point to separate these two warriors. Chiquita flick, third ball. Persson coming around the side of it, had a bit of side spin onto it, so when it hits Freitas' bat, it goes off the side. There you'll see him coming around it, look at that. Usually that Freitas backhand would go on, but that's the benefit of using side spin on your Chiquita flick. In the blink of an eye now, it's Persson with the advantage. Is this the twist in the tail that Sweden needed? Although it goes without saying, they are expected to pull through this semi-final. Jubilant player, isn't he? Jon Persson. Ecstatic when he wins a point. Oh, well, he worked the point well. Freitas digging deep. I thought of that moment there when Persson switches him. He has the advantage, but Freitas has enough quality on the ball to ensure safety. Oh, that's electric. The counter loop king, Freitas. Beautiful. Freeze frame that shot, Freitas. Transferring his whole weight forward to increase power and spin on his forehand. The next point will bring about game point for either of these two. And it's Freitas that does it, converts his first serve. Slow, spinny forehand once again, paying dividends. And now Freitas has the lead. Persson was clever there. Goes the other way with the flick, guides it out wide to Freitas' forehand, and then from there, that rally has Persson written all over it. Neutralised. Electric loop-to-loop rally. Persson the victor. Zipping shots. He raises his clenched fist. Game point now to the bearded Swedish Viking. And it does it. He takes his chance in the distance. Freitas needs to be mentally tough and brush that previous game into his subconsciousness. He has to be fully conscious about how he can earn himself points like that. Swaggy forehand. Dripping with class. But the man in blue is ice cool. Freitas with a loaded reverse pendulum serve. Need a crane to lift those. Freitas working well away from the table, but Persson has him in a chokehold, refuses to let go. Taking everything in front of him and early. Look at that. Arcing Freitas backhand, but Persson knows exactly how to counter it. This is the epitome of a battle. Freitas thrusts a push to the backhand of Persson. Persson makes one of the first backhand errors I've seen in a while on the third ball. So strong, isn't it? So powerful. He's a well-built boy, and using every ounce of the muscle that he's got to put weight on Freitas' shoulders. Freitas is coping well with the burden of being 2-1 down. Although Persson is just lingering, isn't he? Won't get Freitas. Won't let Freitas get too ahead, beyond reach. That's incredibly strong. A baristful bomb. Tell you what though, great catch from Freitas, wasn't it? Maybe he could be a cricket player as well. Going for the pendulum serve again. Courtesy of a spinny third ball. One person's block balloons off the end. so hard, even with a closed racket angle, to be able to sort of absorb the spin that's coming off PERSSON and FREITAS' bat, or any of these top players for that matter. Again, PERSSON's in the lead. PERSSON went for the Chiquita flick. FREITAS manages to sort of deal with it adequately. It wasn't a convincing shot, this from FREITAS. They'll be relieved that PERSSON misses it by a whisper. Oozing class, Marcos FREITAS with a third ball forehand fade. Perfect angle. Such stability and consistency. Well, this game has been an absolute roller coaster ride. A rocket ride. There's been ups and downs for both players. PERSSON was in the winning seat at 8-7. FREITAS has gone on a little winning spree, and now he's got 2 game points to level it up to a deciding moment. What a flick and what a finish. Well, after the players refuel and re-energise their electrolytes, who's going to have that little bit extra? PERSSON with the firepower. FREITAS can't handle the heat. PERSSON converts both of his opening serves. FREITAS now with his own. And the push sits up too much, and PERSSON has the dream start. Will it become reality? He's 8 points away from justifying the coach having so much faith in him. FREITAS won't go down without a fight. I've seen him battle through so many close games. Might be able to watch one of his older matches. In fact, I think it was the Czech Open a few years back. He was 3-0 down to Kokiniwa and made a comeback. But as the players switch sides, it's Jon PERSSON, the Swedish Viking, with a healthy, cushioned lead. Just checking what I said before about a comeback that FREITAS made, and it was correct what I said. The Czech Open 2014, you should check out that match. FREITAS versus Kokiniwa, the semi-final. Unbelievable game, FREITAS from 3-0 down, coming back. Can he come back here against Jon PERSSON? We would have hoped for a better start than what he's shown. Bit of change of tactics, something's going to always change. FREITAS in a spot of bother. PERSSON misses the easy ball. Portuguese bench doing everything they can to keep the morale of FREITAS up there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Jon PERSSON continuing the amazing form that he's shown, blocking FREITAS to get him into a passive place and piercing through him, wounding him. Can FREITAS heal enough to give himself a glimmer of hope? Jon PERSSON's in a position to be able to close the curtains on Marcos. Let's see if he takes stage. Awesome forehands. I just don't know what to say, really. He's just such a complete player, isn't he? Even when getting moved out from the table. Burning at 1,000 degrees Celsius. He's like a Swedish fireball. Speaking of which, the man in the best form of his life. Gives Sweden the advantage.